Welcome to Indiana News Desk. I'm Joe Wren. Jeff Hauswald's time as the superintendent of the Monroe County Community School Corporation is ending after just 3 years. The school board of trustees and Hauswald issued a joint statement Wednesday night saying the two parties had agreed to a buyout of his contract. Pat Bean has the story of his somewhat tumultuous tenure.
Jeff Hauswald helped pass 2 referendums and guided Monroe County Community School Corporation out of the pandemic. But recent policy proposals have been met with outcry from the public and rebuke from the school board. And Wednesday night, a partnership that began 3 years ago abruptly ended. Hauswald will remain as superintendent through the end of the 23-24 academic school year. The buyout calls for Hauswald to be paid his contracted 2024-25 salary of $228,936 in 2 installments between now and January 31st of 2025. In the statement, the board said Hauswald, quote, has been a strong advocate for public education and has moved MCCSC forward in dealing with difficult subjects that challenge all of us that are in and support public education. But it was those difficult subjects that led to the buyout. Hauswald came under fire last fall when he proposed aligning MCCSC's 4 high schools onto a common schedule. More than 40 Bloomington North and Bloomington South students and parents and community members spoke out against the proposal in a nearly 6-hour school board meeting.
I hope you hear my voice clearly and loudly tonight as I state clearly, the superintendent has chosen not to listen to the heart of these high schools, which are the teachers and students, and therefore must be removed.
By the end of the night, the board voted to put any schedule changes on hold until at least the 25-26 school year, and it stripped Hauswald of the power to make schedule changes.
I sincerely apologize for a process that has been maybe overly complex or messy.
Then, last December, Hauswald released a plan to consolidate Childs and Templeton elementary schools to balance socioeconomic status between the schools. Children in kindergarten through 2nd grade would go to Childs, while those in the 3rd through 6th grades would go to Templeton. Whatever plan they come up with will likely be under a new superintendent. Hauswald came to MCCSC in 2021 to succeed Judy DeMuth. He had been the superintendent of the Kokomo School Corporation since 2010. He said at the time his priorities were closing the achievement gap and dealing with the financial fallout from the pandemic. One way was to ask voters to approve referendums to raise taxes for money to go to MCCSC. The 2022 referendum overwhelmingly passed, allowing MCCSC to raise starting teacher salaries from $40,000 to $57,750 at a time when the system was struggling to retain and hire teachers. Hauswald asked for another referendum in 2023, primarily for early childhood education programs. It passed, but this time by just 1%, a reflection of the public's waning support of the administration. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Pat Bean.
The school board said it would be undertaking a search for a new superintendent for the 2024-25 school year.